What's up, good people? It's your boy Leroy McKenzie Jr. We in the lab. As y'all know, this is swag week. We're taking this whole week to focus on your swag and the different areas of your business. Monday we talked about the media, your swag, your media swag. Tuesday we talked about your press swag, how those things that you need to have in the press to be able to show who you are, what you do, how you do it, and adding flavor to it. Yesterday we dealt with with your presentations, how to present you, your business, your brand with swag, and then also how to be a presenter, speaker, presenter, and those elements that you need, those three keys that you need, four keys that you need in order to be able to present yourself, be a presenter, present yourself in the most professional and most attention getting way to add that flavor to it, like we know what we do. And today we're going to focus on branding, that branding swag. Y'all know what it is. That's what I'm about. I'm about branding. Tomorrow we're going to deal with marketing, but today it's about your brand. And I know I always say you, your business, your brand, but what is branding? What does branding consist of? So I'm going to give y'all some things to think about and things that y'all can work on for the rest of the week that you can focus on, that you want to include in the other stuff that you've been working on. When it comes to today, when it comes to your brand, when you think about branding and you think about your brand, what is it that you think of? You know, what are those first three core things that and this is the first thing. We're going to focus on your the three foundational things for your brand. We're going to actually focus on the three technology tools that you need and that you should be using for your brand, and then three partnerships or collaborations that you want to have in order to be able to get your brand out there in the most efficient way. So, and I may have a couple more that I'll add in just a little, but those are going to be the three that I want to touch on really quickly. The first one, like I said, is what those three foundational things that your brand is built on. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is when you talk about your brand, when you want people to think about your brand, when you're not around, what are the three foundational things that they think about when it comes to that? I'll give you an example. For my company, J&F Enterprises, it's enlighten, empower, and impact. Everything that my company does, my brand, my business does, is based on those three elements, those three branding elements. It must enlighten you, which means it must teach you something. It must empower you, which means it must equip you with something, and then it must impact you to want to do something, which means you go out and do something. So that's to enlighten, empower, and impact. Those are three things that my business is founded on, and those are the three things that whatever project, whatever business that I do, whether it's with a client or with it has to do with my business itself, my product, my services that I have, it has to have those three elements as a part of it. If it doesn't, I don't do it. I'm gonna say that again. If it doesn't, I don't do it. So you have to have that feeling as well when it comes to your business, because all business is not good business. All money is not good money, as we say. So there are going to be some things that you have to say no to because it doesn't fit into your brand. So once you've developed those three foundational things for your brand, you've got to stick to it. You've got to say, this is what I'm built on, this is who we are, this is what we do, and this is everything that I want people to think about when they think of my business, when they think of my brand, when they think of what it is that my business, and my brand has to offer to other people. So that's the first thing. You want to make sure that you have those three found. What are those three foundational pieces that you have as a business? What is your purpose? What is your mission, your message, your motivation? All of those things are those three elements should encompass there for you. So that's the first thing. The second thing is your three technology pieces. What are the three pieces of technology that your business uses in order to be able to grow your brand, and to be able to sustain your brand, to capture who you are as a business and as a brand. And what I mean by that is your CRM and your SEOs, and then your web hosting. What are those things that you have? And your CRM is nothing more than your customer relations management. How you're able to capture their data, their information. You want to have those things. Your SEO is nothing more than your operating system. How do you bring together all of the things that you do for people to be able for you to be able to operate efficiently? So you want to have those two, and then what types of web hosting do you do? What type of different technology perks do you have, even with your social media, which we talked about earlier this week? What are those things that you use, and what technology things are you using in order to be able to gain the maximum amount of exposure for your brand? That's all a part of that. So you have to set up your CRM, you have to set up your SEOs, and then you want to make sure that if you don't have a website, as I mentioned before, you want to make sure that your web hosting, check out what web hosting is best for you, best fits you, and even going into further into technology. What platforms, what technological platforms are you using? Zoom is huge right now because of the virtual world and virtual industry that we have to use right now. There's plenty of others. StreamYard is another one, but there's so many platforms that you can use in order to be able to YouTube. There's so many other platforms that you can use technologically wise in order to be able to do what it is that you do. Part of part of the technology is this, the tool that I'm using right now, which is the videos are one of the strongest ways to be able to get people to to be able to brand what it is that you do, how it is that you do, because you're creating content. What digital content are you creating using technology? That's another aspect of the technology piece that you need to be using. So how are you effectively using that? You should have time set aside each day or during the weeks, sometime during the week, however many hours you want to commit to it, to be able to put towards branding, using technology to brand your business and getting it out there. That's what this is all about. This is giving people knowledge, information, and resources, using technology, using the 21st, what I call the 21st century way of thinking. Because when you include that, then you're able to reach a broader range of people. While understanding your target market, you're able to reach your target market in a broader in a broader realm, as opposed to where it just has to be locally. Right there in front of you, because those are the people that you have access to be able to get to and to be able to do the face to face with. This allows you to be able to be global. Technology has allowed us to be able to be global thinking in our branding. And you should have a strategy. You want to definitely have a branding strategy that you put together, that's on a local level, that's on a national level, and that's on a global level. So you want to make sure that you put that together, that you have that, and you have that framework, using technology. What's your global brand, your local brand strategy, what's your national brand strategy, and then what's your global branding strategy. You should have that and be able to work on that. So that's one of the things that you want to work on. So the first one, like I said, is your three foundational pieces that your business is built on. Second one is your technology. What technology are you using in order to be able to build and grow your brand? And then the third piece, actually, to that is your partnerships, collaborations, and that's huge. That's huge. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Who are you partnering with? Who are you collaborating with? That's going to be an important piece, because that allows you to be able to cross brand with other, if you're a speaker, with other speakers, if you're an author, with other authors. If you're an author, you may want to partner or collaborate with bookstores, printers. If you are a bookstore, then you may want to do vice versa. If you have just a business that offers clothing, then you might want to partner with other with other businesses that can use your branding. As you can see here, can you see that? Part of what I do, I am a Christian based business. This is one of my partners. Yeah, this is one of my partners. Her shirt, Bernice Loman, and her Loman Creative Services. So her and I partner together. She does the digital. She does digital design. She does all of the like website designs, flyer designs, book cover designs, all of those things. And this is part of her products, is showing people that who are Christian business owners. This is a piece of her apparel line that she has. So you can connect with people like that to be able to partner with them in order to be able to grow your brand. And that's how we organically grow our brands. And I said this earlier today, that every Fortune 500 company started off as a small business. So everybody has to start off somewhere. And as I told you, you think in different levels for your business. Branding in different levels for different ways of branding to grow to that next level, and understanding that it takes a branding is a process. So you want to develop your branding strategy, your branding process. What is your branding system that you've created? If you don't have one, that is something that you want to actually create. You want to have a branding strategy, a branding system in place, so that you know the things that you need to do consistently on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis that will give you the ability to be able to grow from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. And you can actually track your progress. You can track how your growth, what works, what doesn't work. That's all a part of branding, and who you are and who you are becoming. That's what branding is. Like I said, we'll deal tomorrow on the marketing aspect of it, which is marketing is putting together how you're going to get the word out. Branding is understanding the word that you're getting out, knowing who you are, the products and services that you offer. That comes tomorrow. The That comes tomorrow with the marketing piece. But today we're focusing on the branding, and what is it, the message that you want to get out as far as your business is concerned. What do you want people to think about when they think about your business? When we think of certain products, certain services, we think of certain businesses. So that's the same kind of plan that you want to have for for your business. And then also, what marketing pieces do you have that you can use? Whether it's the T-shirts like I have here, or whether it's, hope y'all can see this, whether it's mugs. This is a mug from my family's foundation that we have. As you can see, it's the McKinsey Pantry Foundation, and then our goal. We have one goal, and that's to feed souls. And what we do at the McKinsey Foundation is we actually we assist in being able to right now provide food for families that are in need, and then we're adding other additional services to it as well. But right now we're focusing on being able to feed families, making sure that they have the food and nutrients that they need in order to be able to survive right now. But that's what branding is all about. What you want people to think about when you when they see your brand, or when they see your logo. What do they think about when they hear your name? What do they think about when they think about your products and services? What do they think about? All of those things go along. That is a part of your brand. So that's what you want to be able to do. Those are the things that you want to create. One, those three foundational things that your business is built on. The second thing is technology. What technology tools are you using in order to be able to grow your brand? And then three is, who are you partnering with? Who are you collaborating with in order to be able to grow your brand in a systematic way, thinking of it in a local, national, and global perspective, putting that plan together. When you put that plan together, you'll find yourself being where you are, being where you want to be by the end of the year. Because as I've said, the last several years, my goal is to make you better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. So we're doing things like this. This swag week. Swag week, focusing on your swag in your business and doing those things that you need to do in order to be able to have that swag, so that when people see you, when people think about you, they're like, man, that's something about that company that's just, that's magical, that's phenomenal about what they do. So that's what I got for y'all today. Y'all know what it is. 2020, fast and furious, move with purpose and passion. And as I always say, chase the impact, because when you chase the impact, you change the world. Let's change the world. Let's go. We'll talk to y'all soon.